hopefully I say your name right, too. There's only 4 people in here right now, so if you want to correct me, Hamo is 1, Hamo is 2. So let me know how to pronounce that name correctly. And yeah, guys, Saturday evening, let's talk about AMC a little bit before we go out and grab some pizza. Because I know, look, I posted a video. A lot of people think that it's a little controversial, so we might need to talk about it. So that's why we're here. Where you at? I am right here. Where you at? La la. Yo, bro, Nufo. Peyton, were you first? Really? What's up? Cody, how are you doing? It's 3:15. Dude, it's 3:15 for you. It's 6:15 for me. Noah's first. Hello, Apes. What is going on? Bitcoin of the Moon. Vigilante is in here. What's going on, Vigilante? Bro, what's up, V? How are you doing? Haha, I wish Scranton, PA. You wish what? 6:15 here. I don't know. You might wish it's 3:15. I don't know. What's up from Florida? What's going on, Carl? Holding. Sean, what's up? Hamo was first. Hamo's saying Hamo was first. We get a lot of people saying they were first in here. Let's go get it. How do we stop the naked shorts? That's a good question, man. How do you stop the naked shorts? It is a very good question. And look, man, they are illegal. Beyond that, I don't know what you and I can do to really stop them. So that's a good question. How bullish are you on Monday? Dude, I'm pretty bullish on Monday. I'm looking forward to a great week next week, especially knowing that people are going to think the current price is a deal and it's a bargain. Perfect storm before Monday. I love it. What calls would you personally buy? Look, I don't have a problem taking risk on calls, but if you're going to buy call options, please know what you're buying. We need to buy naked longs. Carl, I was thinking about how to buy naked longs. Joey! Can't wait for the weekend to end. Squeeze time. Thank you for the super chat. Dude, isn't it kind of funny when you can't wait for the weekend to end and you're looking forward to the week? Like, who does that? People who are making money do that. Naked short, hold. You can make, Venny, you can make $500,000 with $50. I know that you have been watching some of the newly promoted YouTube videos. YouTube is heavily promoting new AMC YouTubers. Freudian slip. Yeah, dude, I think it was a combination of like a Freudian slip and then just interaction between two people, somebody jumping in and trying to interject and all of that. I think that you're right on there with a nice Freudian slip. I'm holding 5,200, Carl. Very nice. Ted Kaufman is working something. Missed that one. Gonna be a good week. Dude, I'm really looking forward to this week, especially after the dip that we had Thursday and Friday, because that's going to lend to a lot of people thinking that AMC is on sale. And absolutely, Claybro is saying, or Lou is saying we are only going to 800 to 2,000. G baby, I did not see him say that. Claybro, what's up, JD Correa? How are you doing? Buying 145 calls? Yes, sir. AMC says always buy those $145 strike price calls, right? What does naked shorting mean? That is a great question. Naked shorting, very simply, means that you are, well, not you, but whoever shorts that stock, right? The short seller is selling it and never borrowing and never intends to borrow it. So they're essentially selling you something that they, 1, do not own, 2, do not borrow, and 3, do not intend to borrow. Can it happen? Naked short, isn't it illegal? Yes, it is definitely illegal to naked short. You are correct on that one. The Tendy Man will arrive soon. Chairman, that's what I'm hoping for, man. That is what I'm hoping. I know we got some people out there calling them boom boom sticks. I'm all about those boom boom sticks, right? Thoughts, JD Correa, thoughts on BAM Investor? I'll be honest with you, man. I have no thoughts. I've never seen any content by BAM Investor, so I cannot speak on something that I don't know about. Ebony, I saw your messages, Ebony. How are you doing? It's also illegal to snort. Yeah, yo, but people do it. That is correct, man. People do a lot of illegal stuff. That is true. Have you seen the people buying AMCX thinking it's AMC? Well, I have not personally seen any of the people buying it, but I have seen the recent uptick in the AMCX price, yes. Just subbed to BAM Investor. All right, Rudy, good to know. Somehow I'm alive. Somehow Vigilante is alive. What is up, SK? How are you doing? Nakia Hill is new. Nakia, thank you for being in here. I'm glad you're new. Like, bro, I'm hoping for over 70 on Monday. Easy? Easy? I don't know, but I would really like to test that previous high we just said. I think it was like $77, $78. I would love to test that right there. 90% buy, 10% sells on AMC. Well, then 90% buy is good news for us, right? Cookie says, geez. Gregory, what's up, Gregory? Can you sell 145 calls early? Yes, you can. You can get rid of those at any time you want. I mean, I assume that you're talking about like buying one and then closing out that position when it becomes profitable. Yes, you can. When they said the hedges are paying $3 billion in interest a day, the $3 billion number is going to be wrong. Are naked shorts paying interest? Who are they paying to? Yeah, so naked shorts would technically not be paying interest, but naked shorts are not allowed to live in the market. They would be covered a lot quicker than you guys think that they're going to be covered. But also, yes, the $3 billion number that you're talking about them paying in interest on AMC alone, that would be incorrect. That would be way too high. Clay, have you done any day trading on AMC? Eric, I have not. I have actually not closed out of a single position that I have purchased. Do you think Melissa Lee's slip up will help us? James, very good question, man. Very good question. And take this, don't take this personally when I say it. Yes, I do believe that it will help us. And here's why. A lot of people, that's all they're looking at. Now, do I think that it was a legitimate, like, that there are naked shorts out there? I completely, you can watch the last video that I posted. I disagree that she intended to say that there are naked shorts out there. And I disagree that the male news anchor was talking about naked shorts. I believe that he was talking about regular shorts. But yes, there are a lot of people who are only focusing on that right there. So in that aspect, I do believe that it will help us because a lot of people aren't going to dive into what exactly was going on, and they're all going to be hyped up about naked shorts. Watching from Florida County Jail, brother. Hey, Abdul, I don't know if that's true or not, but if it is, and you're investing in AMC, that is awesome, man. Tell all of your cellmates to subscribe to the Clay Bro channel. Clay Bro, what's up from Rhode Island? Like my AMC, like I like my orange juice. Squeezed. Let's go. JGAM. That is exactly how I like my AMC, and I like it a lot. I like it squeezed very heavily. So please get all of the pulp. I don't care, man. Just squeeze it. Matthew Webb, we can only speculate. My opinion, he did not do that. Man, I missed it. Thank you very much, Vigilante, for answering Matthew. I did not see Matthew's question come across. I like oranges sliced. Well, maybe you like your lemon squeezed, man. Maybe you like your lemon squeezed. Naked shorting, yeah. That's like the quote of the day, isn't it? 100 on BNGO or AMC? I would put 100 on AMC before I put it on BNGO, but man, at the end of the day, it's your money. Do what you like with it. What is a realistic price target? Higher than the current price is definitely realistic. Hey, bro, when do you realistically think the margin call will come? Chase, if you would have asked me that like 2 weeks ago, man, I would have told you $50. I would have told you $30. But I believe that these hedge funds are really playing hardball, and they're not going to roll over and just let this AMC thing die. I believe they're going to string it out as long as they can. What happens if the market crashes before the squeeze? Then the hedge funds are going to be losing a lot of money on those other positions, so it's going to be better for the margin call because they won't have the liquidity available to cover their losses on AMC. That was a good question, Andre. Thank you very much for asking that one. Clay Bro, appreciate your hard work, man. How many shorts still exist? Man, I've seen numbers all over the place. The last one I heard about Ortex reporting was like 70 million, but I don't know. I haven't seen the actual like short reports coming from the hedge funds and the institutions that are shorting it. So if you trust the Ortex data, I believe in Vigilante, if you want to clarify, I believe it was somewhere around the 70 million mark. Yo, what's up, bro? What is up, Abdul? No, brother, I'm in the slammer. Had 4,000 shares of AMC before I got locked up. Abdul, glad you're watching right now, then, man. I'm glad you're watching right now. And the fact that you got 4,000 shares of AMC before you got locked up, you're gonna be doing very well when you get out. So I like it. I like it a lot, man. I'm not selling until it hits 100K. Hey, no problem with that, dude. Just be prepared that if we don't even get close to that number, you're going to sell before we get back down to $10. So be prepared for that. But, dude, if we can hold out to 100,000, I think we're all going to be filthy rich. I mean, even if you get one share, you're going to be rich at 100,000. No doubt on that. When we talk about covering the shorts, do naked shorts have to be covered as well and will ultimately raise the price? Ace, yes. Here's the deal, though. Naked shorts, man, a lot of people put too much emphasis on the naked shorts. We don't need the naked shorts to reach the prices we're talking about reaching, but yes, they would help. They're icing on the cake. But we don't need them. The shorts that are actually reported, the legitimate short shares are all that we need. So you can focus on the naked shorts if you would like, but yes, they will likely be covered, before the legitimate shorts. I'm gonna buy some more trucks on AMC stock. All right, not sure. Words are hard. Words are hard, man. Jonathan, what is up? How are you doing? We can't let the naked shorts off the hook. They will not be let off the hook, dude. I'm telling you, they will not. Don't worry, bro. I'm going to hold, come bail you out. Don't worry. I'm going to hold and come bail you out when the squeeze is over. Hang tight, bro. Lay low. Yes, Abdul. Hang tight, bro. Lay low, man. We got you on the way out. Where do you see AMC price target this week, Clay? Thank you. Personally, I'm optimistic. I am bullish on AMC, so I see the price higher than we are currently trading. Does it mean we won't see any dips along the way? Absolutely not. But I am bullish on AMC. Not bullish on AMC's fundamentals, not bullish on AMC's income statement or their financial statements by any means, but I am bullish on this movement and on the technical speculative trade that we are taking in this stock. Bros, do you think 25 shares is enough to become a millionaire? Enough to become a millionaire? I think that'd be tough, dude. I think it'd be tough. Possible, but I think it's tough, okay? It's not going to be easy to hold out to like $50,000 a share. We're going to squeeze them? Gee, baby, we're going to squeeze. It's funny when you say, are we going to squeeze them? And then I say stuff like, yeah, we're going to squeeze them so hard, but we're going to squeeze them very, very hard. Clay Bro, something is going around about 133 million. Have you heard anything about that? JD Correa, my man Vigilante, hooked me up with that earlier today. Absolutely, I have heard that. Does anybody in here want to discuss those 133 million failed to delivers real quick? Because, yes, I have read up on that. I know about that. And I feel confident talking about that if you guys would like to. All right, so let's talk about that really quick. Failed to delivers, they get reported on a daily basis to the SEC. And by now, if you don't know what failed to deliver means, it simply means, so backtrack 1 second. When you click the buy button and you go to buy AMC, here's what happens. You buy it, it's immediately deposited into your account, right? You click that buy button, now you have AMC in your portfolio. Well, behind the scenes, think about it like buying a house, okay? You might get the keys on day one, but you sign the paperwork 30 days later when you close the transaction. So if you buy AMC, it shows up in your account immediately. Well, behind the scenes, your broker facilitates that deal. They take the money, and then they take the money from the seller, and they take, so they take your money and give it to the seller, and they take the shares from the seller and give it to you. Now, they have up to 2 days following the time that you click buy to make that transaction happen. Here's what happens if either 1, you don't have the money in your account, or 2, the seller doesn't have the shares in their account. They get hit with a fail to deliver, and it can be on both sides, whether that was your fault or whether that was their fault. So this one, then the fail to deliver is there. That gets reported to the SEC. That is the number you're looking at there. And that fail to deliver is the number of shares. It's not the number of transactions. Like if I put in an order for 100 shares and you put in an order for 10 shares, and they both fail to deliver, that's going to show fail to deliver of 110. It's not going to show 2. It's not transactions. It is total shares that fail to deliver. So knowing that, looking at those numbers, there was one mistake made in the 133 million number, okay? The 133 million, what they did was add all of those lines together for the entire 2021 year. That's technically the incorrect way of doing it, because what the SEC is reporting is the aggregate number. So January 1st, I don't know if I don't think this year started on January 1st. I think the first trading day might have been January, I don't know what it was. But it wasn't January 1st, okay? So the first trading day is reported. We've got X amount of shares. The second day is reported, X amount of shares. Third day reported, X amount of shares. Now, those days are all aggregate. So it's a running total. It's not like you should never add those numbers together. So if the first day is 1 million and the second day is 500,000, that means that, yes, at the end of the day, there were 500,000 failed to delivers still remaining. Following day, there's 1 million. You don't add them together and you don't all of a sudden have 2.5 million. They're just a running total. So the last number, and they're usually about a month, half a month to a month behind on their reporting when they show us. When they make it available to the public, it's about a month behind. So we can only see information from basically the beginning or middle of May at this point. So it's never something that you should add together. It is already a running total. Sell, sell, sell. No, low, don't sell. SEC rated Robinhood yesterday. Don't know anything about that. Clay, is the channel for shirtless tea? Is this the channel for... not at the moment, Nancy. It is not. But I'm glad you're in here. What's up, Clay, bro? Happy Saturday. Nice video about naked shorts. AMC, Planet of the Apes. Thank you very much. I know a lot of people didn't like that video, but hey, you know, I'm going to post it anyway, right? Any thoughts on TD Ameritrade restricting AMC? Is this similar to what Robinhood did in January? Are they restricting buying on AMC or are they restricting shorting on AMC? Let me know about that one. Because I thought I heard, I was talking to my dad about it earlier, and I'm almost positive that he said the platforms were restricting shorting on AMC. Okay, yeah, that's what I thought. So this is different than what we were seeing on what Robinhood did earlier in the year with GameStop. Yeah. All right, cool. It's different and it's okay. Guys, shorting AMC at this point is, and hopefully there's a hedge fund watching, it is very dangerous. It's dangerous to short a stock in the first place because the loss is unlimited and the max you can gain is 100%. When you buy a stock, the gain is unlimited and your max loss is 100%. So it's completely flipped and it's always much riskier to short a stock. But guys, shorting AMC at this point is extremely dangerous. So I don't have a problem with brokers limiting the shorts. I don't know why you would want to short AMC. But yeah, they might not allow you to short AMC once it goes to $2,000, $5,000 a share. They're still not going to allow you to short it. So just know that you're not going to be able to take advantage of the downside, but you will be able to take advantage of the upside. Not a dead cat. Definitely not a dead cat. I agree with you on your last video. Tom, thank you very much, man. And look, I wasn't trying to force a perspective on anybody. I was really trying to explain what was being said there because, yeah, I know it could easily have been misinterpreted, especially the way they were explaining things. But, yeah, that was my take on that, and I really tried to explain the difference. And it's a very simple difference between short selling and naked short selling. And I can see where the confusion would come from. What's up, Clay, bro? What is up, Edwin De Leon? Edwin De Leon. What is up, my man? Happy Saturday, Clay. Thank you very much, and thank you for being in here. What are the chances they restrict buying AMC during the gamma squeeze? During the gamma squeeze, dude, I think that your only restriction on buying that you're going to see... What's up, Nick F? I think the only restriction on buying you're going to see is when we get these trading halts for trading above the 10% band. Did you guys watch the video explaining why we get these trading halts? I thought that was a pretty interesting video, and it shed a little bit of light on the halts because I know a lot of people might have been confused as to why AMC gets halted so much recently. $49 in euros. I'll take $49 in euros. That's probably what right now? $1.20. I think it's $1.22 for €1. So I'll do the math there, guys. 22, I don't know, 50 bucks in euros. AMC not crossing 70 this week or what? Matthew Webb. Somebody agrees with Matthew Webb. Didn't see it. Mr. Bro, any thoughts on Melissa Lee's comment regarding naked shorts? PhD, I do have a comment on that, man. I think that I think it was a slip. I honestly think it was an honest mistake. And, you know, yeah, she's getting a lot of flack for it this weekend. She's been instantly memed, man. I've seen the videos that are very funny. And hopefully she's got a sense of humor because, what is the sound? The one video I watched where they zoomed in on her and they were playing like the circus music, I thought that was really funny. And hopefully she's not too offended by it, man, because everybody has a mistake. I mean, I think you guys remember was it yesterday or was it the day before when Hurdy Wordy sent that super chat and made me say that name and I wasn't even processing the name that I was reading as being something goofy that you guys caught me on? So yeah, people can slip up when they're talking, and I honestly believe it was an honest mistake. Jonathan Hernandez, 1,000 realistic price. Jonathan, I believe 1,000 is realistic, man, and here's why. Because the potential is unlimited. Yeah, hands down knows what I'm talking about. The potential is unlimited, man. And 1,000 is going to be a very nice round number that a lot of people are going to want to see. And yes, the temptation will be heavy. People are tempted at 78 bucks, right? But the temptation will be heavy, but I believe that we can hold on through that temptation, and if we do, we reach 1,000. J.H. Mitch, what are your thoughts on the petition that almost 15,000 people have signed for the SEC to investigate the naked shorting? Listen, I've not seen that petition, so I don't know too much about it, but assuming there is a petition out there, yeah, guys, I think that there's no problem with the SEC investigating the naked shorts. Personally, I believe that they are already tracking the naked shorts on AMC, and whether or not they're going to bring to light all of the stuff that's going on out there, I don't know. But I do believe that because they're tracking the failed to delivers, they are tracking the naked shorts out there. And whether we're going to see people go to jail, whether we're going to see these hedge fund managers get fined, I'm not exactly sure. But hey, I'm all for that type of investigation for sure. Bass Prince, thank you for the super chat. Do you expect a lower opening Monday? Do I expect a lower open? Do you mean a lower opening than the current close or the aftermarket price? Because yeah, I would probably expect a lower opening from the close on Friday because we did trade lower after hours. So, but knowing that, I believe a lot of people are going to jump in and assume that AMC is trading at a bargain price. So I think that we might see a lower open, but then we could bounce higher off the gap. Adol, thank you for the super chat. He said there were a lot of people selling shorts. He had no reason to say selling shorts they didn't have. She said what she thought was happening. Yes, Adol, correct, man, correct. Here's the deal, though. Here's the deal. He was trying to explain it in what I viewed as a complicated way, okay? Short selling is very simple. You are selling shorts, or you are selling shares that you do not have when you sell a position. So if I currently, for example, I currently own AMC. If I were to sell a share of AMC, I would not be shorting it. I would just be closing out a position that I already own. Now, if I did not own AMC, here's what I would be doing. I would short that position, and how I do that, I short it, and either in the 2 days before the transaction closes, I go out and borrow it, or I borrow it first and then just go ahead and short that position right away. So that's where he was kind of trying to make things sound complicated by talking about borrowing stocks that they don't have and all of that. And yeah, she jumped in and he said, in other words, and she tried to finish his sentence and say naked shorts, yeah. But he was trying to make it a little bit more complicated than it needed to be, and I think that a few people got confused by it. J.H. Mitch, thank you for the super chat. They could suspend trading for 10 days, though, during an investigation. How would that affect us? That's the main reason I was asking. Oh, J.H. Mitch, I'm very sorry that I didn't talk on that. Here's the deal, dude. If they did that, I think that would have a negative effect on AMC. Here's why. And don't hate me for saying this, guys. But if they suspended AMC for 10 days, AMC currently has so many new investors jumping into the stock that have never experienced anything like that. So if AMC were to get suspended, they would immediately want to sell their position, thinking that they're never going to be able to get their money back. Whether that's $100 or $100,000, they would immediately have that fear that the stock was suspended. And like coming out from that, I guess the only silver lining would be is if the SEC did announce a ludicrous amount of short shares or a ludicrous amount of naked shorts, right? And if they didn't, if they just said that, yes, the numbers being reported are correct, or maybe it's a 1 to 2% swing on the naked side, then that would have a very negative effect on AMC if they did an investigation like that. Viv R, thank you for the super chat. What is your background on financial institutions or market? Viv R, here's the deal. I don't want to go too much into detail on my background because, and I do appreciate the super chat asking that question. I don't want to go too far into detail, okay? Because I don't want anybody here assuming that I am anything other than a YouTuber, okay? And you guys know by now, it gets dangerous if anybody is holding themselves out to be a financial advisor. If anybody is even trying to give financial advice, but saying they're not a financial advisor. I will tell you that I am very, very comfortable with the stock market. I'm very comfortable with trading. It's something that I've studied and worked with for a very long time now. And I don't want to. I'm hoping that this answers your question in a way that people won't believe I'm some sort of a financial advisor. But look, guys, I'm very comfortable talking about it, so I don't want you to think that just because I don't want to disclose that information that I don't know, did something that was completely unrelated to it. MD, thank you for the super chat. Anyone hear about this AMC Entertainment holding? Help spread the word. Don't sign the petition. It will suspend trading for 10 days. The hedgies want this. MD, if that is the case, man, if they do an investigation and it suspends trading, that would have a negative effect, especially if they didn't, if they announced that there was not a ludicrous amount of naked shorts out there, if it was just natural and legal shorts that were out there. But here's the deal, guys. Here's the deal. There are so many people, and I truly believe that the 1,000 people that are in here right now, I truly believe that you guys have an excellent head on your shoulders and that you guys really understand what is being said and understand the information out there and can form your own opinions on it. But there's a lot of people who don't believe that we can reach these prices if the naked shorts don't exist. But we can. We absolutely can. Guys, we could do it. I mean, yes, it would be harder, but think about it. If the hedge funds owed just 1 million shares, but nobody was willing to sell them those 1 million shares, the price goes up. The price goes up as high as you can hold out. The fact that they own 70 million, or they owe 70 million or 100 million shares, it adds to it. Yes, if there were so many more illegal naked shorts out there, they would add to the shorts outstanding, but the game plan doesn't change. So I don't want anybody relying strictly on the synthetics, and I believe that all of you guys out there understand that. Not Jair, thank you for the super chat. How do you feel about what the BAM investor did on Matt's channel, talking about strike prices and times? We did get short attacked around those times he called out. Not Jair, man. I'm very sorry that I can't answer that question with certainty because I did not see what BAM was saying. So if you want to elaborate a little bit on it or ask maybe what I would think about the same thing, then please ask that. But I did not see him talking with Matt, so I can't comment directly on that. And I don't want to feel like you sent that super chat and I can't answer your question or not. So if you want to ask it in a different way or ask my opinion on it, then please do so. Jim, thank you for the super chat. What do you think? What do you think? I've heard the price target for AMC is anywhere from $140 to $2,000. That's a wide range. Realistically, what do you think? Is $2,000 a good chance? A good chance? No, Jim. I do not believe it's a good chance. It is definitely possible, though, and here's why. Every time the stock price goes up, people get more tempted to take their profit, okay? And yes, there's a lot of, I don't want to call them weak-minded people, but the people who jump on late will be the first ones to jump back off the train. If they jump on the train late, they'll be the first ones to jump off. So you and I, dude, we know what to look for. We can see that AMC is trading above $1,000 and stay calm because we know how to read chart patterns. We know how to read candlesticks. We know what Ortex is reporting. We know where to look for the data at, and we can base our decision on something. Somebody else is going to say, oh my gosh, I have $1 million in my account. I need to take it right now. And when they could have ended up with $30 million, it's people's ability to withstand temptation. And that for me is the challenge. If we can get beyond that challenge, dude, we are golden. We are golden. Not Jair, thank you again. Yeah, give me your opinion. He is going live with Trey at 7 p.m. He just tweeted. Not Jair, man. Here's the deal. I don't really understand what he was asking about or what he was talking about with the strike prices and maybe the price around there. So I will try to watch that at 7 p.m. I'm gonna go cut my brother's hair at probably 7 p.m. But I'll be listening to, it looks like an interview with Trey. Maybe he's gonna go live with Trey. So I will listen to that and I will get a better understanding of maybe what was said and what's going on there. And I will definitely either one, do a video on it, or two, be willing to talk about it in the next live stream so that I can answer your question adequately. But please remind me to do so. If I don't post a video on it, please remind me to do so on a live stream. Holding until 100,000 subs. Let's go, Jonathan. I'll hold until 100,000 subs too, but don't get me to 100,000 tomorrow because I want to hold it a little longer than that. Adol, thank you. Yeah, it's Adol. Thank you for the super chat. Honestly, I feel like it was somehow revealed that there are no synthetics. The FUD backlash would make a lot of people sell and run away. Dude, Adol, I completely agree with that. And I have something to base that on, man, because a ton of people seem to get so upset if you say that the synthetic shares are in a lesser amount than 3 billion. And we don't need it. We truly don't need those. They would help, yes, but we truly do not need them. And I really hope that people realize that before something gets revealed about it. Chan, thank you for the super chat. I have 35,000 invested in the stock. Yeah, there is risk with an investment like this, but the reward will be so high if we get the short squeeze. But this is my play money, not house money, so people need to be careful. Dude, you couldn't have said it any better than that. People need to understand that, yes, it's a risky trade, guys. It's a risk, and hopefully that doesn't scare you, but it's a risky trade. You're not basing this investment on fundamentals. You're not basing it on numbers that can actually be backed up. You're basing it on the fact that people are going to be willing to hold the stock and not be tempted on the way up. It's simply that it is your trust in other people to hold the stock and not sell it back to the hedge funds. That's what you're basing your investment on. But here's the beautiful thing. If you base it on fundamentals, you can see a $10 price for AMC, right? Maybe 20 in the future. If you base it on this, it's speculative, but it's unlimited. So that's the beauty of AMC right now, but it is not by any means a conservative play. Jesse, to give it the super chat, with unprecedented volumes, it seems like the hedge funds could get out at any point they wanted to. Why is it assumed that they are trapped? Jesse, you are 100% correct. With volumes like this, the hedge funds could sell anytime they want. I do not believe they are trapped until we see much, much lower volume. So you are definitely on the right track with your thinking there. But here's the deal. A lot of people think that they're willing to just go close out. If they're willing to close out, then they're willing to admit that their AMC short play was a mistake, and that they're willing to admit that AMC has the potential to continue to grow. They strongly believe that AMC is a bad company that will not survive post-pandemic, and that's why they continue to hold the shorts out there. So that's why they have yet to close. But I really appreciate the fact that you are on the right path, thinking that hedge funds are not trapped at the moment because of the volume. Norman, think of the super chat, jail. Don't you think hedges would rather chance fines or jail than pay out? I don't know if they'd rather chance the jail, but dude, hedge funds love money, okay? So they're not just willing to hand that over. Graciela with the popcorn, man. I don't even know how to. I could eat the popcorn, or I could. Thank you very much for that super sticker, Graciela. If you guys don't know by now, I have to mimic the super stickers that come on across because there's no chat attached to them, so there's no question I have to answer, shout out, anything like that. Graciela, thank you very much. I see nothing on a petition. Vigilante sees nothing on a petition. I have not seen the petition either, guys. I have not seen the petition either. So just know that I'm answering these questions based on if there were a petition, if there was a potential suspension of AMC. Graciela, AMC to the moon, thank you so much for embarrassing me once again. Obviously, I appreciate that. What time is Trey talking with Bam? Somebody said 7 o'clock. Did they say Eastern time? Now, I don't know. I don't know if they said Eastern time. Eastern time would be in what? My goodness, pretty quick now. We've already been here for 30 minutes. So 7 o'clock would be really quick. I don't know if they're Eastern or if Central, because Trey is definitely not Eastern time, right? Hello from Scotland. Well, hello. 10 minutes. 10 minutes then. It's 10 minutes. Yeah, 10 minutes. All right, cool, guys. Because here's the deal. That's actually going to work out. I didn't plan on staying here all evening. I have to go cut my brother's hair and grab some pizza with him. So I really just wanted to clear up some stuff, especially if you had any questions about the last video I posted, since I know a ton of people, maybe felt uneasy about that video. Jonathan Hernandez. Here's the deal, man. I can't imitate poop emoji, right? But if you wanted to screenshot that and put the poop over me, that's the face he's making. So thank you very much for that super sticker there. Tipsy, thank you for the super sticker or super chat. Everyone, never post your wanted strike price. It only helps the hedgies to hedge. Let's not give them any help. Dude, I agree with that. Don't give them any help. Don't give them any additional shares. Don't give them any idea of where you're willing to sell. Don't give them any of that, guys. Whether you sell it there or that's the, you know, when you want to fake them out by saying 500,000 you're going to sell at, but you're really willing to sell at 100,000, like, you can play some tricky games if you want, because trust me, they're playing tricky games too. Rafael Nunez, thank you for the super chat. When the short squeeze happens, how do you think it will play out? Like, how fast will it go up, and for how long will it go up approximately? I don't know how it works. Rafael, great question, man. It's impossible to predict, but if the hedge funds are able to cover their positions quickly, then the short squeeze will have a shorter duration. So let's say they were able to go out and immediately buy up 100 million shares to cover their shorts. The stock price would spike because we would have an influx of 100 million volume very quickly, and then after that, it would fall back down. However, the fact that people are willing to hold the stock, now if volume goes low, the short squeeze could play out for a much longer duration, because let's say only 10 million shares per day are available for sale. The hedge funds could only go out and cover 10 million shares per day. So at that rate, it would be a much longer, drawn-out short squeeze. People would be willing to hold the stock, and it wouldn't be a spike up and a spike back down. It completely depends on how fast they can cover. Personally, I believe that it's going to be quick. I believe that it's going to be a nice spike, and it's not going to be drug out. But that's my personal opinion. The thing you need to look for is how quick they can actually cover. M. James, we want an AMC Vigilante channel. Drop some diamond hands. AMC Vigilante, man, you got to get on that channel, dude. You got to get on that channel. I saw you with Big Dog last night. You guys are having a lot of fun. Muhammad, thank you for the super chat. Muhammad, please, man, if you had a question go along with that super chat and I didn't attach for some reason, please either copy and paste that question or ask it again. I will be looking out for it. If I don't see it, please, one of the mods, copy and paste this question so it's much easier for me to see, because Muhammad definitely deserves an answer or a shout out or whatever he wanted from that. Just say hi to my wife, Tabitha. Muhammad's wife, Tabitha, how are you doing? I hope you're having a wonderful Saturday evening, and you're in the right place. So I'm very glad that you guys are here. And Tabitha, a wonderful Saturday to you. We're about to be rich. We are about, guys, if we stick to the plan, game on. We are about to be rich. Hello from Scotland, brother. Hello from Ohio, brother. How are you? Adol, thank you for the super chat. Tinfoil here, or tinfoil hate. Matt and Trey said that they would sell when the utilization was down to 0. I think hedgies covered and opened new shorts to fake us out. It is definitely a tinfoil hat you got on there, Adol. I don't really have a problem with tinfoil hats, but guys, utilization being at 0, it's a good thing because there's no more short pressure that they can put on us. But at the same time, I really don't have a problem if they're trickling shorts in. And let me explain my reasoning. If they continue to dig that hole, you know, if they have a ton of short pressure that they can slam down on us, yeah, it'll have effect on the price. It'll have effect on morale, all of that. But the very small amount of shorts that they could really be putting out there at one time, it's like they're just digging the hole nice and slow, but digging it deeper every time. And it's going to be that many more shares that they have to cover at the end of this short squeeze. And I believe that that gives the short squeeze much more potential. So utilization is 0, okay, but it's not like the end all be all. Gabo, thank you for the super chat. AMC price prediction on Monday. Well, prediction is just a prediction, man. It means that that's all it is. It's a guess. But I would guess that we open up somewhere around the after hours close. So it would be a little gap down. People would see it as an opportunity to buy, and then we would come up from there. But please know that it's just speculation. That is just a guess, like I'm saying. And, you know, it's just the nature of investing. Dustin Kramer, thank you for the super chat. Please, dude, like the same thing with Muhammad, man. If your chat did not come across for some reason, please make sure either one of the mods gets that copied over or... Okay, Dustin, in your honest opinion, do you think the share count will go anywhere or just tiptoed around with no answers? Dustin, in my honest opinion, man, I do not believe that the share count is going to move the price at all. Here's why. The share count, the actual share count out there was the 501.8 million shares that Adam Aron announced when he was doing the interview with Trey. So there are 501.8 million shares outstanding for AMC stock. Now, the other number that we can see is the amount of individual account holders who have AMC. Now, before it was 3.2 plus million, right? It could grow. Here's the thing, please, all of you guys out there, do not read too far into this. Do not get too concerned with this. A lot of the numbers you see that are coming up with these fake shares, these phantom shares, these synthetic shares, here's how they're derived. Somebody does a poll on Twitter. They might have 5,000, 6,000, 10,000 people answer their Twitter poll. And they ask, how many shares of AMC do you have? And they get the averages. 10% own 100 shares. 20% own 100 to 500. And then they take the math out from there. And it's very dangerous to do math like that for a couple reasons. One, it's a very low sample size compared to the amount of shareholders out there. And two, guys, people are willing to say almost anything when they hide behind a keyboard, when they're just answering a social media poll. So the information could also be inaccurate. So although I don't have a problem if these shares exist, because to me they're icing on the cake, I do have a bit of a problem with the way that people come to their conclusions. So I express caution when looking at the share count numbers. Chan, thank you for the super chat. Trades meeting with BAM investors at 8 p.m. Eastern time. Make sure everyone is there. Chan, thank you for clearing that up. It is 8 p.m. Eastern time. Must be 7 p.m. Central time. And yeah, I figured it might have been since Trey is Central. But yeah, so it'll be in about an hour. What price should you exit when you have so much money in your account that you don't want to hold anymore and you are comfortable exiting that position? Clay bro, what's for dinner? Pizza, man. Pizza is for dinner tonight, and I can't stay much longer, guys. I told my brother I'd head over around 7 o'clock and have dinner and give the dude a haircut, so I can't stay much longer. Hey, what do you guys think, though? What do you think about these Saturday night sessions, too? Because obviously everybody still likes talking about AMC on the weekend, even though the market's closed. I think it might be a good thing to keep the hype going over the weekend as well, so that people don't get scared, especially over the weekend, man, when you got nothing going on. Might be something. Any amount of shares you all buy helps. Tipsy, yes, that is correct. The plan: buy and hold and don't sell back to the hedge funds. Buy and sell and don't sell back to the hedge funds. Short losses are what? Anyone? Clay bro, how much can shorts lose? Say it out loud. Vigilante, they can lose it all, man. And guess who they're losing it to? You and me. That's the beauty of it. Vigilante, yes, my phone is silenced. That is the beauty of it, guys. Short shares can lose it all. So when you see that Citadel has $400 billion under management, if they never covered their shares of AMC and we drove the price that high, they would lose all $407 billion that they have under management. So please keep that in mind, but just know it's not going to be easy, right? It's not. These are very smart guys, okay? They do the math. They have the marketing. Trust me when I tell you they have the budget. And they're not going to make it easy. Jonathan, thank you for the super chat. So when the squeeze happens, assuming it's quick, we are going to have an app open on our phones all day from open to close. Might be tricky. Jonathan, here's the deal. Will it take place in a day? It can take place in a day. Do you need to have the app opened? Not necessarily. You can set alerts. You can easily set alerts to alert you when it's going on. You don't necessarily have to have the app open all day. But yeah, let's say, for example, that we do blast off to $900 out of nowhere, okay? You're not going to be able to set a sell order at $1,000 right now when it's trading at $40 or $50 per share. You're not going to be able to set that sell order. So you have to set an alert. And you will need to be active during the short squeeze. So, dude, if you got to go to the bathroom, if you're at work and you got to go to the restroom or something and sit in there for 10 minutes, nobody's going to care that you leave the restroom a millionaire. Nobody's going to care that you leave the restroom with $200,000. They're going to be okay with that. So if you have to go away for 10 minutes and look at your phone, please be active. Don't necessarily think that, well, I can wait until tomorrow or until I leave work or something like that. It's not something that you want to sleep on, but you don't need to have it open all day either. You can set alerts for it. Eric, thank you for the super chat. Can you give me a shout, or can you give a shout out to my daughter Aurora? Thanks for the Saturday lives, man. It keeps me coming, or keep them coming. All right, Eric, thank you very much for for telling me, like, and responding to the Saturday Night Live deal. I think that I appreciate it. I think that other people might as well. And thank you very much for confirming that. And a shout out to your daughter Aurora. Aurora, I hope you are having a wonderful Saturday night with your dad there, and hopefully you guys have a little bit more entertainment than just watching Claybro talk about AMC, but absolutely, man. Thank you very much for being here. And looks like Aurora might be getting some ice cream tonight. I don't know. Your dad's making some money on AMC, so be happy. Tell him he owes you an ice cream cone. Go Germany. Go Germany, man. Buy in. Index funds restructure. There was $1.5 billion in shares hit Friday. I don't know about that. Michael J, thank you for the super chat. Options short loophole. Could they hide their shorts in the $145 option? There's 143,000 bought to show shorts covered. Dude, here's the deal, man. I haven't thought a lot about how to hide your short positions in an option. Here's what I don't want people to get confused with, though. And I'm not sure if this is what you're leaning towards or not, but playing to the downside, mimicking a short with put options, is not creating a synthetic share, and it's not necessarily something that you should be concerned about. They lose money on it either way if they're playing it to the downside and it goes up. However, I don't exactly know what you're referencing with the $143,145 strike price options being bought. I don't think that would cover a short position. Okay, maybe if they're selling these and they remain unexercised or unprofitable, sure, they could be raising some money. But I don't think that I don't think I'm on board with the fact that they could be covering shorts that way, unless it's strictly used to raise money by really far out of the money options. Where are you again? Ohio, I love that you are on today. One day I'll buy you a desk and a lamp, maybe a computer. Socks Malone, I am in Ohio, yes. Dude, I got a little tiny desk over there, got a laptop over there, and you do not have to buy me a desk or a computer or a lamp. You said and maybe, no, desk, computer, lamp. Dude, I got a ring light. It's all right. Thank you very much, the socks. I appreciate that. Counselor Murray, salute. Let's go, man. We are on board. Thank you very much for that super chat. I appreciate that. On a wonderful Saturday afternoon, depending on where you're at, or evening if you are on the East Coast. And yeah, man, my brother's gonna start getting antsy here that I'm not going over there. Claybro, pointing to the lumber aisle. You guys know how much this wall would cost right now? I'm glad I put this wall up like last year or 2 years ago. This wall would be more than AMC Stock's gonna go to if I would have bought that this year. Let's see. Cookie, he pointed to Kenny G's office. Yeah, Kenny G's office is actually over there. This is very expensive wall at this point. This is real wood. Reclaimed, but it's still real. Yeah, so... Funny these shills at CNBC, fake news, stock price, post-squeeze will never be $25 again. Wish Trey would have asked them to reference Tesla price and GameStop price. This ain't fundamentals. Desert. There is a very good chance that a lot of people continue to hold AMC stock post-squeeze and that it doesn't go back down. However, if one day it does go back down to fundamentals, then yeah, it's going to go back down to where it meets that value. But it all depends on, you know, the longevity that you're looking at and if people are basing their investment on fundamentals once again. Socks, take us on a tour of your house. We want to meet your mom. My mom is not here. However, dude, I got like hoodies thrown over the couch right now. I've got stuff on the floor. I've got my flip-flops over there. No house tour today, but there could be a house tour one day. I just don't want to, I don't want to show you guys like my hoodies thrown everywhere and stuff like that. I will reinvest in AMC after the squeeze, and I take your profits. Alex, that is my, I don't want to say advice, but that is my plan too. I can reinvest in AMC post-squeeze after I've taken my profits and after the price drops back down either to fundamentals or it finds the floor that it wants to settle at. That is where I would rather get back in and take the profits during the squeeze. If they can see how many retail investors own, why can't they see how many shares we all own and report that number? They did. That would let us know if naked shares, anything above 501,000, we know is phantom. You are correct. You are correct. And they can see that, and that's why they are only reporting the 501. Here's the deal. You know, the SEC does know what is reported out there as a fail to deliver. They do. And if there were so many out there, I believe that we would hear about it. Maybe not. Maybe they would brush it under or whatever. I know a lot of people disagree with the SEC and don't agree that they would do something like that. They wouldn't abide by the rules. But the SEC knows about the phantom shares. The NSCC knows about the phantom shares. Your broker knows if you have a phantom share. But the life of a phantom share is very small. It's T plus 4 days, okay? And that fourth day is the morning. It's not the close of the fourth day. It's the open, the market open. So they do have a very small legal shelf life. Now, beyond that, the shares that AMC is actually going to know about, AMC can only know about shareholders on record. They don't know what the brokers have out there. They don't know all that stuff. AMC only knows shareholders on record, and that is the 501.8 million. Hey, what's this thing going on with the naked shorts and that one woman, Bilal? I believe that she accidentally said naked shorts, and a lot of people are eating that up. I think she either misunderstood or just misspoke. So that's me, and 100 foot of nice. Vigilante, I see your message there. Nice. Claim my favorite, not a financial advisor. Yes, none of us are financial advisors, guys. None of us are financial advisors. We're all YouTubers, okay? Some of us know we know a lot about stocks. All of that is good, but we are not financial advisors. We can tell you what we think, but dude, at the end of the day, remember, if you remember anything from this live, because we will be ending here in a couple minutes. If you remember anything from this live, I don't trust anybody, okay? I don't even trust if two people are telling me the same thing. I don't even trust that. I try to verify everything. I look it up, and if I form a different opinion than somebody else, well, then I have a different opinion, and that's okay. I've done my research, and I don't beg that you guys do the same thing, but please, if I can give you any advice, it's that. Form your own opinions. Don't trust what anybody else says, even me, and then move forward from there, confident in the decision that you've made. Socrates, thank you for the super chat. Is it better for a squeeze for us to buy stock instead of options? Why do Matt and Trey talk options a lot if buying and holding the stock is best? Socrates, very good question. Might be the last one we get to today. Here's the deal. Buying the stock definitely helps the squeeze. Okay, buying an option does not help the squeeze unless you exercise that option. Okay, so if you want to leverage your position and you want to go out and you want to essentially, buy the movement of 100 shares, buy an option. Okay, you can make more money than buying one share. And then if you would like to reinvest that money in a share or two, absolutely, that does help it. But if you're looking at it at a very basic standpoint, the squeeze is simple. The squeeze happens when all of the normal demand merges with the demand of the hedge funds covering their short positions. And that occurs by buying the shares and not allowing them to sell it back. So yes, if there's an influx of options that come into the money and those investors don't sell it, but instead they exercise it, then yes, that would help the squeeze because those shares are being eaten up. It's driving demand for the actual share. You have to remember that options are derivatives. They are not the actual stock. You don't own the actual stock until you invest it, until you exercise it and buy that stock. You're buying a derivative. You're buying something that you can track the price of the underlying asset with. That gives you it's a contract, right? You're just simply buying the contract. You can either then sell the contract or exercise the contract and take the stock. But, I don't have a problem with buying options. And it's a very good way to take advantage of the volatility on AMC. But if you're pro squeeze and your entire objective is not necessarily to make money or leverage your position, but your objective is to trigger the short squeeze, then you got to go the route of shares and either, buy the option with the intent to exercise or just go ahead and buy the shares. So hopefully that helps with that question a little bit because either one of them's good, man. Leverage is always good. Either one of them's good. But the shares at the end of the day are what is going to help the squeeze. Dean, Startup Desk Money, enjoy the weekend. Thank you very much for the Startup Desk Money. I appreciate that. I've got anybody shop at Aldi? My desk is actually from Aldi's, and it was one of those Aldi specials. Shoot, dude, it was, I'm pretty sure it was like $99 on Amazon, but Aldi's was $49, so that's where the desk came from. Visit Claybro's website for official bro merch. Thank you very much, hands down. Claybro.com if you want to check that out. Absolutely. Clay's hair is rock hard. M. James, check this out, dude. My hair is on hold. My hair can definitely hold, but look at that, dude. That don't look rock hard to you, does it? No. That's like, look at that. Look at that volume, man. The volume in the hair is almost like the volume on AMC last week. Ridiculous. Ty Crazy, thank you for the super chat. I am in the Army and currently training. Using Robinhood, waiting for the squeeze. I'm afraid I'm going to miss the squeeze due to not having my phone. Ty, if you don't have your phone, man, somebody's going to need to help you with that. You're going to need to have access to it if you can't set a sell limit as high as you want to set. So I would get creative with that if you can. Log in with a friend's phone. Do something, man. Somebody's going to have to help you with that because you're going to need access to your broker, because I don't think that you're going to be able to set a sell limit far enough away to really get the money that you want to get. It's 80 realistic this week. Yes, if we break that 78 price point, 80 is definitely realistic. Najee King! Where did shorts get 1.7 million shares to short? From brokers, from people with margin accounts that have those shares available to short. Oh, just kicked the tripod, guys. Sorry about that. Didn't mean to shake your life up there. Yeah, dude, it's not like nobody's willing to lend those shares out. So they can still find those shares somewhere. Lenders, that is correct, man. Earthquake. Yeah, guys, that was right. There's not an actual earthquake going on here. I moved and I accidentally kicked the tripod, so that's my bad. 100,000 per share possible. I like the way you frame that question. It is possible. Is it going to be easy? Absolutely not. It can happen, but it can only happen if nobody sells those shares back to the hedge funds until they ask $100,000 for them. Clay Liver Energy new sub here. Do you have Patreon or OnlyFans, maybe? I do. No. The vast majority of people say that I should start an OnlyFans, but I currently do not have one. Clay Bro, help me out. Explain the beta squeeze real fast. Much appreciated. Beta squeeze? I don't know much about a beta squeeze. Your brother is probably cursing right now. Bro, dude, he probably is, because I told him I was going to come over at 7, and guess what time it is? It's 7:15. So, brother, if you are watching, I'm leaving. I'm leaving right now. Okay? I'm leaving right now, brother. I'm leaving. He's probably watching. I know he's probably watching right now. Claybro, can you do a backflip for me? I can do a backflip, but not for you, man. Late as always. Yes, brother. I know he's probably watching right now, but he's not typing in here. Here's the deal, guys. Here's the deal. I should leave. I know it's Saturday night, man. I said that. I told him I was going to come over. I was going to cut his hair. We're going to have some pizza. And I don't want to ruin that. So I'm going to go on over there and let's see, 307 likes. There's 850 people in here. Please click the like button to because I swear to you, my YouTube channel is like the worst promoted by YouTube. I don't know why. YouTube doesn't seem to like to promote it. Make sure to click the like button so they do know how to share my video with other people. And Chris J, something similar to that. All right, man, Vigilante is on it. Hit that like button, guys. Yes, let YouTube know that AMC is here to stay. That we are only spreading good news and informative news, and that people shouldn't be worried about this channel. Will the Gamma Squeeze happen on Monday? Mitch, it could happen on Monday. It could also happen on Tuesday. Remember, they got 2 days to settle those transactions, so it doesn't necessarily have to happen on Monday. It could happen up to midweek. So, yeah, if there was enough options that expired in the money that are going to be exercised, then it could happen early to midweek, and it's always a possibility when options expire in the money. Yeah. If naked shorts are synthetic, what happens to them? Can't legally cover? No, dude, if naked shorts are synthetic, they have to go out and find that stock somewhere else. They do have to go out and find that stock somewhere else. So whether or not they have to buy the same share twice, like a lot of people out there assume that naked shorts are greater than the actual shares outstanding. I'm not on board with that, but if that were the case, okay, they would have to buy the stock from one person, give it to the other person, and then buy it again from that person and give it to the next person. So they would have to buy the same stock multiple times to cover all of the shares out there. And that's where a lot of people, get these really high prices from. But the same concept takes place. Like, for example, man, even if it was 10 billion and they had to go out and buy every share 20 times over, okay, if everybody's willing to sell that share at $80 to $100 per share, the hedge funds can buy it back and forth and cover those shares multiple times. However, if nobody is willing to sell it and there's only 1 million shares that they need to cover, that drives the price up. So it's all supply and demand. If there's no supply and there is a demand, the price goes up. Gee, baby, you know it can reach that. You've been in here plenty of times. All right, guys, here's the deal. You didn't even give me the 400 likes. I know there's so many people in here. I know you can click the like button, get a 400 likes. And I also know for a fact, based on the statistics, that there's about roughly 450 to 490 of you guys in here who have not clicked that subscribe button. So please, click the subscribe button. If you have, click the bell notification so you get notified. I know it was a shorter live stream than normal. Thank you very much, Celestial, for liking. I appreciate that. 420. I know you guys did that on purpose. No? Okay, more people did like. Thank you guys. New sub. Thank you very much, Josh, for subbing to the channel. I appreciate that. Nax is a proud sub. Very good. Ash Marie subscribed. Chat thinks I'm a shill. Chris J might have a link for something. And, all right, guys, here's the deal. See you Monday. Cookie, I will see you on Monday as well, unless everybody blows me up and tells me to open tomorrow. But the game plan is to come back on Monday. There will be a video out tomorrow, so you can look out for that. Twitter, if you don't follow me on Twitter, link in the description. Claybro.com, link in the description for that. Webull, if you want to use my link, please use my link. If not, use one of your friends' links. Use somebody's link for Webull. You get free stocks, and it works out for everybody. New subscriber, thank you very much, Linda, for subscribing to the channel. Deuces, America, gente. I'm done, already subbed. Ming is a subscriber. I love it, guys. Thank you very much. And we're saying open tomorrow. Lauren Quinn, have a wonderful Saturday evening. Thank you very much for being here. I always appreciate that. And thank you guys for throwing those links in the chat as well. Now, guys, if you want to say it with me, you already know by now if you're not brand new. So until the next time, I hope that each and every one of you have an awesome day.